Welcome Sagittarius, August 2022. I'm Dodici from astrology.com.au, ready for business with your horoscope here. And as you can see, this sixth house contains this dynamic combination. And it is dynamic, I'll tell you, but explosive and combative may be the perfect term to describe this, especially with the augmenting effect of the North Node here. But the sixth house is quite a positive house for all this so-called destructive energy, and destructive to your enemies, to your competitors, to those who might otherwise try to undermine you. So this in itself is a successful combination for the month of August. You've got the benefit of Mars here in this sixth house up until the 20th when it moves out. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. There are a couple of interesting transits that I'd like to talk about before that. And first, the transit of the planet ruling your marriage and principal love affairs here, Mercury, ruling Gemini, in the upper part of your horoscope, along with the moon. This gives tremendous imagination. It moves into the sign of Virgo, your career sector, on August 4th. A lot of ideas are going to come to you. You're going to have a lot of communication, emails, contact with others. And this is directly associated with your push for improved professional opportunities. I draw your attention to the very important transit in the sign of Aquarius here, this third house. Full moon, the lunations are always very important and draw a lot of energy to this area of your horoscope this month. Third house of communication with the retrograde Saturn there. Very deliberate, very focused, and the influence of Saturn here will tone down some of the emotionalism that's likely with the moon here being full. On the same date, you notice this 8th house Venus is going to quickly exit that and be part of this full moon phenomena here in the 9th house on exactly the same date that the full moon takes place. Third house is all about your communication. It's about learning. It's about short journeys. It's also about your valor or your ability to make things happen. It's overcoming your fears. And Saturn here in the third house may cause some fear. It's not a friendly planet. There may be fears surrounding your finances right now as a result of it being in the third house. Saturn is more of a timid planet, pulls back on some of the energies. And therefore, this full moon, I think, is significant and gives you attention, focus, and an ability to probably do things you're not likely to ordinarily do at this time. The transit of Mars, I've mentioned, out of the sign of Taurus here into your 7th house of relationships. That can bring a lot of that dynamic energy, and it's going to impact your relationships. I think you need to pull back your responses, your emotionalism at that time. Luckily, you've got Saturn here influencing the position of the moon here at its fullness. You're going to need that because Mars in the 7th house can create head-on confrontations with those you love most. The transit of the sun here moves into the upper part of your horoscope, and this is an important conclusion to the month of August because the new moon also takes place there while the sun is there. Mercury moves out into the 11th house on the 26th, a day before the new moon. But this sun-moon conjunction in your 10th house is very potent for making things happen in your career. It gives you that drive, that ambition, and the ability to make an impact where it counts. If you're looking for a new opportunity, this is the month to talk to your employer about forging ahead and making your dreams a reality. And that's likely too, because the 11th house, where this transit of Mercury takes place on the 26th for the next few weeks, is going to certainly help that happen. Take a look at what else we've got there for you at astrology.com.au. It's going to give you a little bit more information, actually quite a bit more information on what's happening in the month of August. For those of you born under the sign of the Centaur, Sagittarius, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly readings, a lot of free psychic readings. Back to me here if you need a full face-to-face reading. I've been doing a lot of them lately. People are really wanting to know what's happening as this world of ours is changing so rapidly. And don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to see me here again next month, same time, same channel. I look forward to it. Take care now. Bye-bye.